aka the Gamesman, back in the house, guys, for another awesome video. What's going on, my dudes, my guys, my girls, my Pokemart family? Alright, welcome back into the studio once again, guys. Got another awesome video lined up for you today, and this is a rebroadcast of our DQ, the dollar store, or the dollar and the general store. Currently selling Pokemon Elite Trainer boxes and other tins. So, make sure you go check out the local dollar gens, and you could be well on your way, guys, to finding some Brilliant Stars booster Elite Trainer boxes, guys. Marketed price at $40 each. And like I said, this video is a rebroadcast of the previous video, which got a strike. Well, not a strike, a copyright against it, which I wouldn't get credit, and it wouldn't get its show. It wouldn't be able to be seen by you guys. So I am rebroadcasting it without the music. So hopefully you guys can get over to your local Dollar General. So I saw these at the self-checkout. They had two. This one had a tear in it. So I picked this up. I did pick this up on Saturday. I got a coupon during the week, and on the coupon it said $10 off 40. So I purchased another thing and got another coupon because they had two of these in store. So I got these guys for $32.99 each, guys. So Brilliant Stars. The other one is in my storage unit because I didn't know the video was going to get a strike. So now the video is deleted. I'm rebroadcasting it now. No music. And I found Brilliant Stars Elite Trainer box, guys, at the Dollar General, guys. And these, guys, when you see anything on Dollar General with a sticker like this, the sticker is on the inside. So the cellophane is inside. And here, look, I'm going to peel this off. So I'm going to get the packs out of here anyway. This was my intention to do with this box. So it's no longer my sealed collection. Woo! There it goes. The sticker is inside on this. And it doesn't mean that Dollar General is repacking stuff. You get the same stuff you normally would get with these ETBs. Everything is as it is from the Pokemon Center. You get your luscious packs right there, and you get all your dice, and you get the big old bricks of energies and all that stuff. So everything is in here. It's just that Dollar Generals are getting these items, guys, and they're selling them. And when you see the yellow sticker on these are known as seasonal items. So Dollar General cannot go back in and like say, hey, you missed a boat on these, right? Say you missed these and you weren't able to get them. They cannot go and reorder these. All right, so you cannot say, well, can you order some more of these? You know, I missed a boat. So anything with Dollar General with a sticker like that on the Elite Trainer box, these are known. Oh, let me get this out. I thought it had to. Let's get that closed down, and we'll get this back in. All right, I wanted to showcase that as that, but anything that comes with Dollar General that has a sticker on it, yellow sticker, they're known as seasonal. So anything seasonal, it's there for the time being, and they cannot reorder this. So once you see them, they're there. Grab them when you see them. They also have like 2-pack blisters of Fusion Strike. They'll have the yellow sticker for $10. You can get those. They have those. And they also been getting Pokemon 151 mini tins and the Galar region mini tins for $9 some change. So $10 mini tins C23, which have 1 Astral Radiance and 1 Lost Origins. If you see those tins, C23, that's what they have in them. So they have dollar DG, I will say, has those, but they've been getting Brilliant Stars in and it's a seasonal item. They cannot reorder them. So they also, guys, Dollar DG also just got in as of last week. All right. I posted a video. Like I said, I'm giving you a new video now. They had the poster collection, guys, and they came in a PDQ, a stand-up thing. While I was at my DG store, a guy that is like a competitor for me, like he does the same thing I do. I buy cards, I buy sealed product, Pokemon. I don't know if he does video games, but I know he does Pokemon because I've seen him around. So this guy is one, he's worse. You know, if you're saying I'm bad, this guy is really bad. You know, but I'm not going to pass judgment on him. He buys what he sees. He'll clear shelves. All right. So those of you who are against that, I have nothing against that. The guy's buying it. It's his money. Let him do whatever you're going to do. If you're afraid of resellers and flippers and all that, and you listen to all the other content creators that talk about them, I'm going to put you on the spotlight. Every one of you guys that have cast your opinions against a reseller or scalper, just remember who are the first scalpers and resellers. All right? The distributor sells to an LGS store. An LGS store what? Then inflates the price, sells it to you. So LGS stores themselves are scalpers, resellers. So be afraid of your LGS store because they're the ones that sell stuff first before other people get them. And when you go to Walmart, Dollar General, it's called capitalism right here in America. It's called make you want, buy all the bread you want. And people will look at you like, why in the hell Walmart? They buy all this great value, loaves of it. I don't know what they're doing with it. But these guys come in all the time. They buy all this Walmart bread, the blue loaves of bread, the ones in the blue wrap. They buy it all. Buy a ton of shopping cart full of just bread, plain bread. And it's every day they're in and they buy Walmart bread for 88 cents or whatever it is for that loaf of bread. And they, whatever's there, they come at night, they buy the whole plate of it from the shelf. Capitalism, right? In America, that's known as capitalism. Capital gains, people making profits on stuff, reselling. That's not going away. And, you know, things are bad out there and people selling. I don't have any problems with people selling. But the stores themselves that are selling that stuff, the Costco's that have all this stuff, they're not putting limits on it. It's a place where if you have a business, say you have a restaurant, people come in, they buy all the ketchup. You're going to be mad at that person who bought all the ketchup? He's got a business that he's running where he has to fill up all the ketchup bottles with the big bottles of ketchup. You might have went in and looked for a jumbo bottle of ketchup because you're going to be at a picnic with it. But yet this guy got a cart full of all of it. Right? Can't be mad. Walmart, Target, they all sell. There's no limits on how many cans of soup. So you can't be mad at people going in, clearing shelves or buying stuff and it's Pokemon related or Yu-Gi-Oh related, but people do it with food. They stock up. They go to wholesale clubs. They pay that membership, right? You do have to pay to play. So they pay their membership. The store, the managers in there are not limiting you on how many you can buy of those Sea and Sky Crown Zeniths. So if they go and they buy a pallet worth, well, the person was there early morning, bought it. If they sold out, you missed a boat. That's why you watch YouTube, right? Some of you guys watch YouTube so you can go in and buy product, find product. But don't get mad if you miss out on the boat because somebody went in and bought it before you got there. That's what people do. Now, there are LGS stores that do it, that have their own store. But yet, these guys go in and they buy it and they go back to their shop and resell it. And I'm not going to name any names. All right? But I know shops that do it. I don't say they're clearing shelves, but they buy and resell that product even though they're getting stuff at a distributor, from a distributor, but they'll go to Walmart and buy up more booster bundles. They'll go to Walmart and buy up more UPCs and sell it at their shop for a higher markup. All right? And just to throw things at you guys, just so you get the good, bad, and ugly, things were messed up for Pokemon for a while, right? Back when we had COVID and the situation that arose with that, where we had shortages, where people were running in, clearing the shelves on that. Distributors didn't raise prices too crazy. I saw LGS stores and the effects go on a TCG player where it was the people that other content creators call the scalpers reselling, but yet who did the distributors and the LGSs look to see where prices were so they can mark it up themselves at the store and sell it to you guys as customers? The very people in LGS stores went to eBay. They went to TCG Player, Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, and they saw the scalper and the other resellers selling it for more, and then they manipulated that market where they were getting stuff from a distributor, brought that price to you guys, and sold you Charizard UPCs at $300. I seen this on TCG Player. So what goes up, and whether the distributor marks stuff up, LGSs took advantage of situations, raised prices. I seen it all. So, like I said, I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. I'm not going to cry because somebody is buying out stuff. I'm more laid back in the hobby now than I ever been. I don't care if I miss out. I don't care if somebody beats me to it. Now, there's a guy, a competitor of mine in my local area, came to Dollar General. I was there. Had his cart full of all the 151 poster collections that Dollar DG had with their yellow sticker for $15. Oh well. I'm not going to cry because I got plenty in my storage unit. I've been buying from when I miss out on restocks, most of the time I'm hitting a restock. It already went out. Somebody already took whatever's left. They left. I was gobbling up stuff that people left behind after a restock. And I've been showcasing you guys right here on YouTube. So if I can find stuff, I sure in hell will know that you guys can find stuff after restocks. All right? And when stuff started getting sprinkled in, people were leaving. I found 151 ETBs. I found 151 Alakazam boxes. The only one that was kind of hard was finding more binder collections. And now, 151 is taking off again, guys. 151s is just blasting off because there's no product. Now, all I can say is good luck to you guys. Go out to your local DGs, see if you can find it. They're not going to be able to reorder it. I asked if the lady can, scan one and if I can bring in one of my boxes, you scan it, see if you can order it. They can't order this stuff. Doesn't mean that you missed the boat completely. This stuff may come back in. All right, just like these mini tins I see showing up, and they keep getting in the 2-pack blisters of the Fusion Strike with the $10. I see them coming back in. So it could come back in. Now, just keep checking your local DGs to see if you can come across them. And, then buy whatever you're going to buy. All right? If you're buying a whole damn display, well, I wouldn't necessarily show that on YouTube. Say, hey, look, guys, I bought a whole friggin' display of 151. Because you're going to have a lot of critics. A lot of people are going to chastise you out there. They're going to put you on a cross. All right? So just don't do it. If you bought out a whole bunch, just throw out a few, show a couple of pictures, and keep it to yourself. Keep on moving. But I wouldn't blast it out there that you just walked in to a Sam's Club and, hey, guys, take a look at the photo. I just bought out the whole PDQ of the Sea and Sky, Crown Zenith. I wouldn't show photos. Me personally, I wouldn't even show them. Would not be the one posting photos to social media, letting everyone on YouTube know that I went into Costco and bought a whole pallet. Now I would keep it to myself. It would be tucked away. Only I know that. All right? But that's how I would do it. You know, if I was buying pallets and stuff like that, I wouldn't cast it out there for the world to know. And it's not good for you to do that on social media knowing that you're going to get chastised out there by Rattle Pokemon and all these other people that are worried. See, the main thing here, guys, is you got social media and how much money I got or somebody else got that is buying a lot of product that they can't find or whatever. And my problem with that is that person that bought out that pallet at Costco is not affecting my area. All right, he doesn't live near me. He's in Minnesota or wherever. He affects people in Minnesota. But there's so much Crown Zenith out on. Crown Zenith has been printed and printed and printed. So what? You missed out on the sea and sky. So what? Big deal. There was other box sets that had Crown Zenith. Did you miss everything on Crown Zenith? So I don't know why there are so many, I'm going to say, crybabies out there. It's the content creators that push this. All right? Push the cry. They push the cry. They whine because they have something that they have a video that they can post a video for on YouTube to give content. Like the Rattle Pokemon, they look for the bad in the hobby to chastise someone else about a wrongdoing. That in their eyes, is it really bad? When you add everything up from what this hobby has been through with COVID, with the shortages, and now, you know, people buying pallets of product. Well, your own LGS store, you're buying from a distributor pallets of Pokemon. Is there something wrong with them? Because they're buying all of that. And who's the biggest scalper? Who's the biggest reseller? The people with money can make power plays. Where you as a little guy, well, stay in this investing hobby, guys. Build up that financial status that you want to have. Because you got a lot of knock. Here, where's the door? You got a lot of people knocking on the door of other people who have a lot of money in this hobby that can make major plays and buy stuff like this and start their own LGSs where the little guy, you can't do it. But if you stick with these investing channels, guess what? Your financial status is going to change down the road where you're going to have more money available to you if you stay with the investing, right? So, you know, stay with the investing, guys. Build that capital up. When you go to sell your capital, guess what? Your capital gains for the money you got in this hobby is going to be in a commodity. You can then flip, scalp, if you want to call that, because that's what people are going to call you, because now you're selling a product, right, for higher profits. If everybody in this hobby just took a back seat, stop complaining about everybody else, stop whining, get your life together, I think we'll have less people crying out here about what other people are doing. Too many people worried about what somebody else is doing just for the click of a video to get content to cast a bad shadow on somebody else because they are in a position financially to have a lot of money that can make plays in investing and in what they're doing. All right? And if you decide who's in control of life, of your life, who's at the helm of your life, you are. So if you want to be in the same shoes as a Michael Jordan, get on that damn court, start throwing that basketball, practice. Same thing in modern Pokemon. Know what you know, makes you a smarter person than the other people that don't know what you know, helps you to make wise decisions in investing where you want to make gains in this hobby, knowing what you know, what set to buy, knowing by pull rates and data history, doing your research, going to make you smarter and make wiser choices in this investing road than you're ever going to make if you didn't know anything. Because now you're going to know some powerful information that is being fed to you guys, that other people are trying to keep the doors locked, is being unleashed. So you want to build that financial status. You want to buy the house. You want to buy the fancy sports car. You want to have a nice financial bank account. Stay with investing. All right? Watching channels, and stop worried about what somebody else is doing and start gaining that knowledge and make the blessings fall in your life. If your life is in an uproar, torn up, broke, busted, disgusted like I once was, you started making that change, well, the factor in the decision in your life and where you go in life is totally up to that individual, up to you guys, up to you, not up to us as investors already. All right? It's up to you guys as that investor watching that investing channel. It's up to you. And the critics that I see are probably ones that their life is in shambles, that all they can do is worry about somebody else. And that's why in my investing journey, I don't worry about what somebody else thinks of me or whatever else is saying about me, because if I focus too much on that, it's gonna just derail me from what I'm doing. And I'm not getting derailed by anybody. I'll take, the good with the bad and ugly. I'll see what people write. But you know what? Ultimately, they're not going to make a deciding factor on what I do. I know what I know because of the people that I surround myself with. All right? The channels that I surround myself with, the content that I watch, I know it works for me. And I'm not saying that this investing is going to work for you guys. It's up to you as an individual. You can either do it right or you can do it wrong. And if you do it wrong, you will not be in this hobby for long. Okay? If you do it wrong, you will not be in this hobby for long. It rhymes, but it's the truth to the matter. And a lot of people get in, they're in for short term, and they're out. Not a lot of people stay in this hobby long enough to learn enough, and they get out fast enough as soon as they're able to turn a profit. They're in and out. But, I'm here for longer term, and a lot of people can hold the cards a lot longer than some of you guys because of their status, their living standards, their financial status, the money that they make. They're able to work a lot harder in this hobby and buy a lot more product than you are as a little guy. And if you're frustrated with your life and where you're at in life, sometimes you need to take some constructive criticism from the investing side, put the work in, and the work will pay you back, okay? At the end of the day, it will pay you back. I am a total believer in it because I already received, all right, the 360 turnaround from my life as being an investor, as being as a video game reseller, scalper if you want to say that, whatever. Long before I came to YouTube, I was doing that. I learned a lot in that lifetime that I can bring to YouTube, that I put into my investing portfolios, that makes me successful in what I do. And anyone can do, if anyone can do it like I did it, then you know what? It's up to you to make that change. Up to you. Can no one, no matter how much we talk, it's up to you to make the deciding factor. Say, hey, I see the changes you can see. If you stay with investing and just watch people, you'll see that their lifestyles are changing. And you can see the proof is in the pudding. The writing's on the wall. Stick with it. Gain the knowledge, and you're going places. All right? It may not mean you have 1 million subscribers like Pokemart or whatever, but you're going places in the investing world, all right, with the investing portfolio of Pokemart and other TCGs. If you stick with the hobby long enough, you'll see the transitions, all right? I seen them, all right? I've seen them for myself. I know that the investing works, but it's hard to tell other people that because other people want to see now. We're in this now mentality. Everybody wants to see stuff now. And it's hard to show you now. And, you get it. You want this box to be $100, $200 right now. It's not going to happen like that, guys. We're in different times. All right? And totally different, giving you guys different ranting. But we're here on a DG video, and I'm talking a little bit about the investing thing, but it's the truth of the matter. Truth of the matter. And this is why out of 100 investors in this hobby, 50% or more of you guys give up, and you give up on yourself because you don't have the finances, you're using borrowed money, you really don't know how to use the market to your advantage, you don't know how to talk to people, you don't know how to build equity in products because you're buying the wrong stuff, right? And you're not good with relating to information. And you get in and you're out. And you go back, when you see things like this or see things that failed in your life, you bring it to the Pokemon side and into the community of, I tried that, I did it, and you're failing, and this guy's failing, and he's going to fail, and stop telling lies. You can't make money with this stuff. Guys, truth of the matter is, I'm a grown-ass man. I have people laughing at me buying Pokemon cards. And, I take it with a grain of salt when people, see me with Pokemon cards. What the hell is this guy doing with cards? They laugh at me. Well, they laugh at me for buying cards, but they come to the job, people that work. Like I said, I'm a Walmart employee, right? So I've been there damn near almost 20 years. People come to Walmart, Mike, you still here? Where the hell else am I going? Like, you can't have a job? People have a job. I have a job. It's not YouTube, but it's a 9-to-5 job, right? I have a job, and they come and, you still here? Like, where the hell else am I going? But I tell you, I says, I have a job. Yeah, I'm still here, but Mike has a plan. If you didn't know, a lot of people on my job know. Like, you can have a job, but you can also have an outlet. And that's the difference. I got side hustles, guys, outside of my job. But like I said, I'm not a billionaire. I'm not a billionaire. I'm not a millionaire. But you're in control of your financial status. If you want to make change, you got to take the first step. No one's gonna grab your hand and say, "Come on, Mikey, I'm gonna show you how to become a millionaire." No, you gotta seek out, information, and try things, see if it works. I did Amway. I did some Amway stuff. Amway wasn't for me. Too much work into Amway to try to make it work. A lot of times I'm spending away from the house. Me and the wife were going on meetings and meeting higher ups and our line, our inline or upline or something like that they call them. And you're helping to try him get 6 and those branch out. You get 3 underneath them and branch out. But the guy at the middle, at the top of the pyramid, because that's what it is, he has his 6, they're chained out, they got 3, and then they branch out, they get 6, and then that guy moves up, this guy moves up, and then the guy on the pyramid is the one still getting larger, where you that start off trying to get 6, branch out to get 3, and those branch out to get 6, and they branch out to get 3, and all that nonsense. It was a lot of work, a lot of meetings, and Amway just wasn't for me. That I had to figure out stuff for myself. And I made bad decisions, and I made good decisions. And I had to tweak out the bad decisions and work things out, man. It was a wired fence in my life that I had to get through that hard wire in my life. And a lot of problems, guys, were caused from me because I was stubborn and being agitated with the business failing. Amway I'm talking about. I had to figure things out and then regather my senses and figure things out, try something else, and kept throwing darts at just friggin' total lost things that at the end of the day didn't add up to money coming in the house for revenue. Things just didn't matter. It didn't make sense to the matter at hand trying to do it. So I gave up on those, and once I started, video gaming, and I said, "Hey, dude, this is working. This is viable." And I started doing flea markets, and once I got into that, I stuck with that, and video games was a thing for me. I stuck with it for a long time. And here I am from a video game deal that I did in Connecticut. I'm in Pokemart. And I got in, bumpy roads. I had to learn stuff. Learn what black stars, what square is on the card, what was a common and uncommon, what was, what was what in Pokemon, and new sets coming out. A lot of money being spent because I started out on the dollar packs. That's where I started. And I was still doing video games, and now, I had a thriving business at a flea market selling the video games and all of that, and built up inventory where I had to put it in a storage unit because I had too much, because it was a business. I had so many cards. I had buy tables. I had bought a tent. I bought, displays for them and showcases for them to go out on a table. I was there every weekend selling, and it was grand. Everything was good, and then the business closed. Well, the flea market closed, and trying to find another spot to go where I could sell and be as successful with the video games. I didn't find any in my area. I would have to travel out and go to Connecticut, and that was a little bit out of the way to keep going up there because I was renting a U-Haul to go up and get everything out of the garage and pack it all up and put it in there. I have to get the U-Haul on a Friday or Saturday, keep that car until Sunday, so that way everything's set up. It was kind of a pain to set up, but the business was thriving. I had a very successful video game buy and sell at flea markets, and buying from garage sales to sell at the flea markets. And I was buying from vendors at the flea markets. It was a great experience. And then like I said, I came into Pokemon buying video games in Connecticut in a deal. I was given a $20 offer for a box with vintage cards in them in a little blue ice box. And that's how my Pokemon journey started here on YouTube, with that box and the Dollar Tree 3-card packs. And I started learning the cards, and it grew. It grew 9 years worth of listening to people, watching videos, learning from people before it turned to investing. And when it turned to investing videos going up, then people who were on vintage were knocking people who were talking about modern being investable. And the SM Pratts and all the other guys came out of woodwork. And then more investors came in and started getting slammed. And then people started talking about investing. It wasn't worth it. And vintage is the better, the mintier, the whatever. The old saying that SM Pratt does, right? The mintier, the better, the older, the newer, the older, the whatever. So that slang went out, and nostalgic-nomics took a lot of heat from people slapping on him. And now, look where investing is at to this day. So this is where I'm at in this investing journey along with you guys, trying to share my passion of the cards and the collecting aspect and the investing aspect of this hobby, and the selling, because there's a lot of that going on too. Collecticons and card parties, but no one talks about that stuff, about the scalpers and resellers at card party. You got tons of people going there that go to Walmart and Target too, buying product not just from LGSs, but buy from Walmarts and Targets and do vendor POVs for the collecticons and card parties. They're selling that product at a premium price above what they paid. But you don't hear people talking about that, and I'm sure a lot of those guys clear out some shelves at Walmart and Target and buy a lot of stuff too from those stores. I'm just saying, but we're the bad guy if we have a YouTube channel and we go into a Costco and buy out the store. But other people have issues with that. YouTube in general. Kind of crazy. We have Gasbaraten. The aspect of scalping. How come nobody's scalping now? I mean, are there resellers out now? I mean, if there's no one reselling, how come eBay is still up? If no one's scalping, and eBay is worldwide, right? So there's a ton of got this little gnat still. Got a ton of scalpers on eBay. eBay ain't going nowhere. The resellers, the scalpers never went anywhere. And they're not going nowhere. So everybody's worried about scalpers. Well, how come people are still buying, even content creators saying, I'm going on eBay to buy my single cards, and why are they going to eBay? Supporting the scalpers habit that are the ones going into Walmart, Target, buying all this product, ripping it, and then selling the cards on eBay, where all those guys on eBay, I guess, are bad because they're the ones scalping the product, right? Lo and behold, if a content creator has an eBay account and buys a lot of product and goes on there, they're a scalper too. But an LGS store is not a scalping or a reselling platform. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I really don't get it. Really don't get it. What's going on? Pat Frosty Inglewood, what's going on? I'm just going on rants, guys, because I see a lot of complaints in the hobby. And I'm not trying to say I got the answers, but other people seem to have the answers for it, that it's not good, that you shouldn't be reselling, you shouldn't be scalping, you shouldn't be selling products back on the market. But yet, these are the very same people that go to card parties, go to collecticons, and the same stuff is being resold to you in vendor POV videos where these guys stopped at a Walmart, bought a bunch of product. All right? And yeah, I just stopped at Walmart and I got these over there, and you know, a lot of stuff on these vendor POVs. Guys, everybody's not showing you everything they bought. They're just showing you what they want you to see, but they're not showing you, hey, I just cleared the shelf, got all these products, and you know, I'll have some more next week, you know, but yet they got a whole bunch because they cleared or bought out. I don't have a problem with it. I don't. All right? Buy whatever you want. I'm not going to be mad because somebody's buying more booster boxes than me. Products on the shelf, Walmart, Target. You go to any store, you can buy Pokemon product, guys, right now. Where's all the scalpers? They're still here. They never left. They're just being wise because those very same people that are scalping, guys, want to know what products people are buying. So they're listening to our vendor. They're listening to us as investors, what products to buy, because it seems like we paved the way for what people are going to invest in, right? So I guarantee you the scalpers, the resellers are watching investing videos to see what's the next product that they should be buying to flip or sell, scalp or resell on eBay, on whatnots, on drips, in your own LGS store. All right? I guarantee you guys, I guarantee you. I guarantee you. And this is just me being full transparency because my eyes are not blinded, guys. I see this going on, and it's full blown, but other people are worried about little old me or a little old somebody else on YouTube and this other guy over here. And there's a lot of bigger fish in the sea doing it. Like I said, do whatever you're going to do. For me, I don't FOMO in. I don't care if I miss out. I make smart decisions with my money. And I don't care if somebody beat me out of something. They went there, they got it. I'm happy for you, dude. Keep moving on. I just move on. It's not a necessity because, you know what? As an investor, guys, as an investor, the main goal for us as investors is we always seek. And what do we seek? Opportunity. See, that's a big play. Investors seek opportunity. And what does opportunity do? Knock. And when opportunity knock, investors buy, right? We don't buy in products when they go up. They're the movement when they're up. Where Evolving Skies is at $600, we probably should be buying, because if we believe Evolving Skies is a $1,000 box, is it a smart play to buy into it now when you can buy into other areas that have smaller price points where you can get in now but have a possibility to go up before that Evolving Skies hits $1,000? And that's why we are called investors, because we don't just make big plays on big product. We look at the opportunity when it knocks. That's when we jump. Where it doesn't mean that Evolving Skies is at $600, we know it's going to get a $1,000 box. We don't buy on that right now when there's other opportunities that have higher potential. When I say higher, the gains on buying multiple boxes from different sets have more gains to them than the Evolving Skies does if you bought into it at a higher price point. You can use that $600 and throw it on Temporal Forces or Paradox Rift and get more gains out of that product than you would out of the Evolving Skies, because Evolving Skies didn't make that $1,000 box yet or get another spike. So these are, boxes that if you already you got in at that point and they're at a gain, then you can move out of that for a little bit, and then you got money you can move into other products. Or if you have expendable money, right? None of us has unlimited unless you got $1 million in there. If you're not a Rudy, we have endless amount of money. You can throw it into multiple lots and amounts of product that will rival Evolving Skies' $600 price, because that's the boxes that you're investing will end up going up in price, while Evolving Skies will stay stagnant for a little while these other boxes start taking off. And there's where your gains will come that will rival the Evolving Skies. So, is it a smart play to buy Evolving Skies? Well, if you plan on holding Evolving Skies till it reaches that point, then it's a smart gain. If you're going to be the one willing to sit on it right now, buy it at 600 or 700, sit on it. But there's other exponential gains you can make on other boxes that are in the $100 range, $120. Pick those up. Can see gains that will rival Evolving Skies right now. So those will be your smarter investments to get into while you're getting into them at a low price. They have a much 100, right? So it is pretty much easy, guys. It is. I mean, I don't know how a lot of people continue to make a lot of content on it. For me, it becomes a dry horse, talking, raspy, because they're eating a lot of hay. The horse is. There's a lot of people doing this. Investing is real easy, so the content comes when there's something that you can talk about, but some people can do content on it all the time or do it every day. That's because they saw something that they want to bring to the market, but a lot of it is still like a dry horse. Same old, repetitive, a lot of repetitive stuff. Investing is easy. It is easy. Booster boxes. Buy booster boxes, set it, forget it. Wait for it to go up. And we do know that it's going to go up. So investing is easy. If you want to buy booster boxes in Pokemon Center ETBs, then you're on your way to making some good money if you go in that direction, for sure. All right? All right, yeah, so that's what I got, man. I mean, I didn't here to bring this side of Pokemart to you, but I have an investing video that, you'll probably hear some of the same things going on that I talked about right here, but you'll hear some other stuff. But I do got that video. I'm going to try to pump it out today. But I got a mess in front of me to clean up. But I want to share that with you guys. You know, investing is easy. You know, trying to figure out what sets, you know, pretty much got to, you know, pick up on one of each. If you're buying one of each, you know, or if you're buying multiples, buy a case of one, buy a case of the other, and you're good. You're good. You know, if you're buying one box because that's what you can only afford, when you're able to afford more, then you roll in, you put them in, you forget them. All right? You just put them away, forget about them. All right? When you invest, it's not product you're going to rip open. You got stuff for your portfolio. So say if you buy, like in the seller, I bought 25 cases, right? So out of your 25 cases, half of that, so 12.5 cases, 12 and a half cases out of the 25 you bought will go for your long-term investing, right? And the other 12.5 cases you're going to use for your rip and chips. That's where you guys buy into boxes and stuff. So half of that investing is going into your rip and chips. The other half is for investing. So same thing with buying two. You buy one. When it goes up, you sell it to double up, and you take that. If you want to really do investing now, and you don't have a lot of money, you buy one box, or you want to buy two. You buy two, so it's $200 every new set. You pick up two boxes, the same set. Same booster box, each set. Buy one. When it doubles, say you pay $100 a box or $88 a box, when it doubles, so that other box, the box you got at $88, when it doubles, goes to $164 or whatever, you sell that box because now you got back your total money, right? For what you paid for the two of them. Now you got that other one that you bought because you bought two. You got that one on the house now. You got 100% of your money. Now the next set, you take that money that you made from that one box, sold it, right? Now you buy two boxes. You reuse the same money right back in again and buy two more of the next set. Now you wait for that one to go up to 200. You double up. You sell off the one that went to 200, you know. Now you got that other one that's at $200 market price. That's going in your collection. You keep that sealed. You sold off the duplicate. That went. Take the house money. You throw that back in. You got your initial investment free on the house. You got cards. No matter if they bottom out, go to $1 a pack. You still make money on them because it's free investing product. You bought one, sold it. When the other one doubled, you sold it. It allowed you to keep one on the house. And if you did that the same with buying two cases, you sold one case, it paid for both cases. So if you spent $1,200 for two cases, you sell one when it doubles. So you're able to keep one whole case sealed. Same thing with your booster box investments. Same thing with the Pokemart Center. You buy two of them, you sell one when one doubles. Now it gives you the other one on the house, and you rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, and you're building wealth. Now, if you want to continually build wealth, you throw 100% of your money back into the business, and you're building that equity in that product. The money is just sitting. Any profits that you take in, you're throwing 100% back in. Guess what? Uncle Sam will never knock at your door. You will never have to pay taxes if you're rolling 100% of the money, even if I sell on Facebook Marketplace. Say I'm selling Pokemon cards on Facebook Market, selling my packs. I take all that money that I made from selling all my packs, right? I throw it all back into Scarlet Violet Era booster boxes. Throw it all back in. I roll all that. When I do my taxes, guys, I can show receipts for the sales. They say, all right, we got this much. Where? It's not in the bank. Because I rolled it back out. I rolled it back into the investing. I bought all these other booster boxes with that money. I sold it. Yeah, I sold on Facebook. I sold that box for $700. Doesn't matter. I took that $600. Here, look on eBay. I bought 6 boxes of surging sparks. $600 went out, gone. I have no money that I made, even though I sold product, but I turned over 100% of the money right back in and bought six surging sparks booster boxes. I didn't make no money off Facebook Marketplace. Yet I sold it. You show the receipts that money was parked right back into what you're doing, and you're going to build equity in your Pokemon investing. So this is investing made easy if you roll it 100% of the way. And that mentality right there is the mindset of a millionaire. This is how millionaires think, and millionaires roll money over. And this is how they get away with not paying taxes. If you want to not pay tax on stuff, you'll pay, you can sell it and show IRS, say, hey, I bought all product with that. It's all back into the business. Here it is. You can show them that you roll that money. There's no money sitting in an account from the business where you deposited money in there, showing that there was a sale for it, that you sold it and took the money and bought a brand new car or something with it. Yeah. If you roll it back into the business end of it and bought more product, you never have to pay taxes on the product, guys. It's just smart if you can do it that way. Not a lot of investing people are doing it that way. I started with that for sure, guys. I rolled 100% back in. This is even how I'm operating it to this day. Like, if I make money from Pokemon, it goes back into Pokemon. And if it doesn't go to Pokemon, it goes into the channel for what I'm doing for, like buying stuff for the channel. This is how I do it. So when I sold my Game Boy Advance, right? The Game Boy Advance system. I sold it for $50, but it was $65 with the game. I used that money as how I got this unit right here for the play it trade it game. I rolled the money right in here. I rolled it right in there. Yet it was sold on Facebook Marketplace, but I have another asset that I took on that I'm not going to make any gains from, but it went into the business aspect for the channel. So the money went right back in. Even though I sold on Facebook. That's how I like to operate, guys. This is how I buy stuff. This is how I buy a computer and stuff for the channel. That's why it's taken as long as it is, because I'm financially, this is where I'm working with. When stuff sells for me, I utilize it in the channel and what I do. And that's how I'm able to sustain what I'm doing, guys, is exactly how Nostalgianomics teaches you. If you're able to operate this investing, guys, and I'm operating in a debt-free. I'm debt-free. I don't carry any debts, all right? I have bills. I have car insurance, right? And I have my storage unit, right? All right, and I have food bills. But outside of that, there's no credit card debt. There's no car notes. There's no mortgage. I have rent. Yeah, pay my mother-in-law rent because we live in my mother-in-law's home. This is my apartment, right? This is my studio. So I do have rent. But like I said, I'm able to financially do what I'm doing because my life, money going out, does not exceed or I didn't overindulge in having, brand new car or having a Corvette or all of that. So, and we do go on vacations, but we go to Florida to see my mom and my dad when my mom was alive. My mom passed away, but we still go on vacations. But we don't take these lavish vacations like where we're spending a whole lot of money. And if we do, it's a prepared service for that. Like, we financially save money to put away for that vacation to happen, to do what we're going to do. So that's what we do. Every vacation that we take, we plan for that and what we're going to do with the kids. So it's not like a hardship on us. Other people take these vacations, and they got the credit card charging it up for drinks, charging it up to go skiing, to rent the boat, and all this stuff. And then at the end of the day, when they come back from vacation, what do you got? You got mail and bills in the mail for that vacation you took, that cruise you're paying off the rest of the year because you went on that $4,000 cruise. You didn't pay it off. You didn't pay outright buy it for the cruise. Here, financially, if you're debt free, you could save up, pay for that cruise, and take your wife on that cruise. It's paid for. You're done. A lot of people operating in that mindset where they're paying cash and paying off to go on that vacation. They come back and they have that debt in front of them. They have to pay that credit card. And how many people have credit card debt that's not even paying the credit cards off every month? If you charge up something on a credit card, you should be able to pay it off at the end of the month. Not a lot of people doing that these days. This world, the way we're in, guys, a lot of people in financial they're strapped for cash, wondering how they're going to buy groceries. And that's why I got a lot of theft up in the world now, because people are strapped for cash. Housing market is collapsing in areas. I know Florida, Jacksonville, a lot of housing is crashing. A lot of houses that were built in the 70s are dead, that are cost you like $100,000. People are trying to sell them for $400,000 or $500,000. You got no buyers for these housing. So market collapse on the housing a little bit, where housings in rural areas are up for sale and no one buying. All right, and people on this credit card thing don't know how they're going to pay the credit card bills. Don't know how they're going to pay for food. 95% of the stuff in Walmart is getting locked up behind lock and key. Now, when you go to get shampoo, you get Tylenol, you got to sit there and hit a buzzer. Somebody got to come and open it up for you, and they put it in a lock box, and you walk around with this locked box, and then at the checkout, they take the item out. Walmart is locking up 95% of their stuff. Target is following suit with certain things. Walmart is going all out. A lot of people are not shopping Walmarts because now self-checkouts have 15 people on a line, a 15-item limit on a self-checkout. That's to avoid theft, to control it a little bit, and lines down the yin-yang. Some people just walking out, leaving their groceries in the cart because they don't want to deal with the lines. Crazy lines at self-checkouts, 15-item limit now. A lot of stuff getting locked up. It comes a pain in the behind. When you're freedom, you used to be able to go in and shop and put stuff in your shopping cart and get in and get out. Now you got to sit there and wait another 10, 15, 20 minutes for somebody to come and get something out of a lockbox while they're dealing with 20 other people throughout the store. We don't have enough people. We don't have enough people to come and unlock these things for people. People get frustrated walking away, walking out the store empty-handed. So you got a lot of that. It becomes a hassle to shop now. People get more frustrated. They're already pissed off with the groceries going up. Now they're more pissed off because nobody's coming for the damn buzzer. And, it's hard. It's hard, man. I mean, this is the life that we're in now, and it's not going to get any better, right? There's no end relief to it, all right? And it's just crazy out there, guys. Crazy out there. And crazy. And this is why theft is up. And you see people stealing Pokemart cards. Why are people stealing the cards? Because they have a dollar amount. And you're in a market where it's a buyer's market. For you guys that are investors, guys, we are having a time of our life as investors. Nostalgia and I was telling him he's having a time of his life. Because it's a buy, buy, buy. And there's what? Like I was telling you guys before last year. I came in last year. I told you there were deals happening, right? And what do you got going on? Deals. It's a bull market where you guys can buy stuff. There are deals. Go look at like Hydro Pump Poke Shop. They have Surging Sparks Elite Trainer boxes for $36, guys. These boxes, go to Walmart, Target, Best Buy. Normally would have been $54.99, guys. But the signs of the times we're in, where we're in a new Scarlet Violet era, where new pricing on products supposed to be at a new standard, right? Well, apparently, Pokemon's still hot. People know the cards are worth money. They're stealing cards, breaking into card shops. Thievery is probably at its highest point that I have ever seen it. All right? So even at card parties and card shows, vendor POVs, you got to have cameras rolling, watch your stuff. These guys at vendor POVs, guys, can you watch my table? I got to go to the bathroom. When I was doing the flea market, I had a tough time watching my tables. I had to, for me, I was by myself. So think about if you had to go pee. I'm standing there, oh boy, I'm busy as hell. I had curtains in the U-Haul. I was hoping for it to slow down, and when it did slow down, I hopped into that truck, guys. I relieved myself, man. Relieved myself. So I can stay, because I was at the 3. I'm wobbling, man. I gotta go to the bathroom, right? So, you know, it's tough trying to operate solo and do flea market selling. Guess what? When you're at vendor POVs, you're by yourself. These guys busy as hell at their own show, dealing with customers. You got to leave your table, go to the bathroom. God forbid you got to do a number 2. You got sealed product, things in your cases. Those guys don't have time to watch. I guarantee you things are being stolen from vendor POVs that some of these vendors just are not saying anything to you about that. Out of how much stuff you brought to the show, and then when you left, did you miss anything? I guarantee you there's something being stolen from a vendor's table that left to go to the bathroom, and somebody else was supposed to watch it that's another table away or whatever. Things are happening, guys. But you don't hear people talk about that on YouTube in the vendor POVs. You only see the positive side of the fence. And that's why, you know, on this end of the fence, I like to give you the good, the bad, the ugly, because this is wake-up calls for all you guys that, you know, think you're going to make $1 million in Pokemon investing. It's possible, but there's work to be done. Definitely work to be done. If you're gonna do it, you got to put the work in, and you got to know what the hell you're doing. And how you gonna know that is knowing what to do, what to buy, and you're gonna have to know stuff. And if you're coming in not knowing, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes, and you're gonna be asked out here real fast. And a lot of people, a lot of you guys and investors are gonna make mistakes, thinking you know it all and you know this, you know that. Don't get your egos up too high in this investing, all right? Because this can bust you real fast. If you don't have the money, the resources to keep it going, and don't know what you're doing, and you never sold anything, you could fall in some hard times. And if you never sold anything, yeah, who are you going to sell to? How are you going to sell? You know, if you never sold anything, but you're investing, who are you going to sell to? How are you going to sell it? Because if you're starting up at eBay, and now you're going to sell the product now, and you've seen it gone up in value, and you never establish yourself, who are you going to sell to? Because people who buy on eBay are going to go to established sellers that have high ratings on eBay. They're going to look at you as a little guy, and so you as a little guy on eBay just started up compared to a power seller, your status is going to be, and they're going to overshadow you. And they may not bid as high on their stuff where you see power sellers getting most of the revenue. And you're going to have a hard time on eBay trying to compete with other guys that are going to be able to outprice you, outsource you because of where they're getting their stuff from. And that's why it's very important, like in this investing aspect, that you align yourself up. You align yourself up with networking, knowing people, get to know a card shop. See if a card shop is willing to work with you if you're going to spend X amount on them. See if they can cut you breaks here on product. That way you can compete in this game and you have a resource to fall back on to get product outside of just going to your local Walmart and Target, right? This is where where I'm at, I'm already resourcing out. I'm not looking to always get product from Walmart, Target, and DGs and Dollar Tree and Family Dollar. I'm looking to buy booster boxes, but get them at a cost from a reputable seller off Facebook Marketplace, where I'm willing to travel to meet and spend extra amount of money to get deals done that's going to help me out in the long run. I'm already working on networking with people outside of my own area to get product, guys, at a cost where I'm going to be able to compete with people who already have card shops. All right? And that's why it's very important in this thing. You learn how to sell. You got to network with people, because they're going to play a very important part of whether you fail or prevail. All right? You hear that? They're going to play an important part on whether you fail or prevail in this space. All right? And how you spend your money can ultimately doom you or can loom you into the next stratosphere. All right? You got to know stuff. You got to know what to do. And you got to put your money to work for you. And that's why I don't worry about what other people think about me, because they're not the ones spending my money. I'm making plays on products that I know are worth more than I buy them for. And they got to have potential to grow into being worth more than what I put into it. And I have to get something out of that product if I'm going to invest my money into it. And that's why no one can tell you, or you shouldn't let anybody tell you what to do with your money or how to use your money. You can make your own judgment based on the content creator's characteristics, their own financial gains and stuff, and you can see it based on data and stuff that's being distributed, and you can do your own homework. And then you can make a financial decision on whether this guy is just talking out his ass or if someone has actually got some legitimacy to what they're talking about. All right? And then if you can see the gains based on the knowledge from someone passing on that experience of his time in the space, then if it makes sense to you and what he's talking about, then you can make plays in here and be just as successful as that next guy. So, but like I said, the ball is always in your court, and it's up to you to take the stand for yourself. Like I said, I'm not going to, pass judgment on you guys. You guys pass judgment on me, make your own financial decision. All right? And I don't even think financial advice from like a financial advisor, there's really none for Pokemart. You're just going to have to, know what you know. Financial advisors can help you, direct you maybe in the stock market or something like that. But I don't know about Pokemart. But, but seek out the extra help. You need it. Or use your own interpretation on what you can gain from this as a plus for you in your investment portfolio and make your own decisions, right? That's all I can say. Yeah. Frost even says, hard times. And it's going to be on different areas. Different areas, man. But I already know, like I said, my wife ain't working. But I can already tell you, based on, I'm already in a retail business, and I hear people talking. I hear customers talking. I hear them, in Walmarts, we have a ghetto Walmart here in our area. So we have a lot of people where, the mom and pop stores downtown closed up because they can't compete, man. They can't compete, so they have to close down. So mom and pop stores close down, where if you live downtown in a ghetto neighborhood, you used to go to a corner store to get a gallon of milk, they charge you more than Walmart would charge you. But if that store closes down and Walmart is the only store you have now, it kind of hurts you. Now you got to take a cab, because if you don't have your car, you have to take a cab. That's an expense. And if you're already biting your nails to try to figure out how you're going to get baby formula and how you're going to get to the grocery store to buy groceries. You know, you throw, you fill up your cart. $100 doesn't go as far as it used to go anymore. You look at it, I hear people already like, man, $100, I used to be able to get, you know, a lot more than what I'm getting now. Look what I got. I only got 5 things. I'm already at $100 in here. The guy was in Walmart complaining already. Got a couple of things in a cart. He's already at $100. And he used to get more than what he had at a different point in time. But things are changing rapidly, guys. These food prices are going up exponentially. You check prices, what it used to be, and, you know, you go and look. I remember Walmart bread used to be 88 cents. It's like $1.42 now. Kind of crazy, but like I said, that loaf of bread somebody used to buy at 88 cents. You know, for the price of 2 of them, you're getting 1 loaf. And now Walmart has the digital, we have the digital price changing devices that now in the office, they can change any section and charge Tide, whatever department it is, they can price it up because they have the digital devices on there. It's going to change the price. We don't need somebody to go in and change the price now. You know, like with a towels on and a sticky. Those things are gone. Those days are gone. It's all digital. And a lot of stores are moving into that digital end where they can change prices on the fly, especially with these food prices going up all the time. Walmart also changed their policy on coupons. So, you know, I mean, there was people coming in with these coupons and getting free groceries for pennies. You don't see these people anymore. Walmart changed their policy on coupons. So, you know, tough times, man, all over the place, all over the world. I hear it on YouTube. I see it on videos. People talking about, you know, these times that we're in. And I see it in Pokemart where, you know, Pokemart is popular, but yet there's a lot of product on the shelves. And being that, guys, being just that, product being out there, I think going into now and into the future, Pokemon knows that, and we may be seeing sets that are short printed that may never see a reprint. I'm just saying that there's enough product out there in other areas, you know, where you get Dollar Tree stuff, you get the Sam's Club stuff now, you know, Sam's special boxes and stuff. And being that this stuff was normally went to LGS's through distributors, is now being allocated to Sam's Club and Walmart's and Costco's and BJ's. And then some products are going to Dollar Trees and Family Dollars and stuff like that, and DG, Dollar General. That, guys, we may not see reprints like we used to. Some sets may never get a reprint. Pokemon might do a wham bam, thank you ma'am. You say, oh, I'm going to get it later. You may not end up getting it later, where these boxes, booster boxes on stuff, may see an absorbent price because you don't see booster boxes anymore. It's, you know, of that set, it's just dried up. You know, there may be some restocks, but if there's reprints, it's probably going to be less of it, you know, than they did, because what? Cost of manufacturing didn't go down. It's always been just like supermarkets. Prices going up. Cost of inks, cost of paper. Pokemon takes that in consideration. Like, you know, if we do a reprint, it's costing us X amount to reprint again, but we're behind on other printings. And I think that's what's going on, where these printers are allocated time for certain sets and trying to get enough of that product out. And then they're doing Sam's Club stuff and Walmart, Costco, Elite Trainer boxes and certain box sets for these stores, trying to get them printed. You know, by the time they end up going back it's already, some of these products are already, that was printed on the first run, they're already a year and a half, a year old. So will they have time to get a reprint by the time Pokemon catches up on these printers to allocate any kind of time to reprint anything? Even though they have a bigger facility? You got to remind you that we're getting larger print runs of stuff now than we ever gotten. It's much larger than anything we got. Sets that we get now are larger printed than certain other sets. There's more of it. But it dries up fast because the demand of Pokemon is still there, that it looks like the product wasn't printed enough. Because it's in the hands of people that bought it when it first released that are going to hold it for long term, so it never gets ripped, it never gets opened, but yet the rip and shippers are consistently buying off eBay, where that some product has changed hands, or people that bought it on the initial run are selling through theirs, and then the prices are rapidly rising because the product that does end up on Facebook Marketplace, that does end up on Mercari and eBay, you got people that are buying it, they're going to hold it longer than those people that are just opening it. So it's in the hands of most product in reality, and in investing ends up in the hands of people that end up with a large amount of it, because people that sell it don't have the same anticipation. They're just selling on the whim that it's up now, they're going to make their gains now and move out of it. And these people that buy into it, the whales that are buying into Pokemon, large quantities of booster box pallets and stuff, holding on to it for years and years and years with no tendency to sell right away. They may sell 10, 20 years from now because they don't need the money, right? And financially, if you get yourself to that point in Pokemon investing where you don't have to sell, guys, you have paper hands where you can just hold, you have the hand. You can hold your cards. You know, the dealer says you want to hit, you say, no, I'm going to hold. I'm staying, I'm fine. If you got those paper hands you can hold, guys, out longer than anyone else, guys, you're going to see larger gains on that product because you don't need the money for the next set to come out to invest in. And if you get into this hobby and you invest properly and you get yourself to a status of where you don't owe debt, you know, and you're debt free, guys, you can operate in different ways that are going to pump up your collections, pump up your investing possibilities in this thing a lot faster or a lot sooner than other people that are only buying 1 box here, 2 box there. You're going to rapidly increase your asset gains higher than other people. And that's the level where I want to be. I want to be able to do all of that on a larger scale because of where I'm at. And you get to that level. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a process you go through. It's a mindset you get yourself into, and a routine thing that you train yourself to do that. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do this. You know, you do it later on in your life. Some people do these lavish things, and then later on they can't retire because they spent too much money already. Went on these vacations, but they couldn't even retire because they didn't plan stuff. Here, guys, you can plan stuff. You know, you can plan. And you can get out of debt with this Pokemon investing, guys. This can help you set up for financial stability. All right? If you want to get out of debt, this is a process that you can go through to help you clear those credit cards out. You know, clear up debt. And once you get that, you're going to get in a mindset, guys, that this is the way you are going to work your investing portfolio. And I say I'm in that mindset that I'm not changing up stuff. No way, shape, or form. I'm doing things better than I did when I first started. And I'm buying more of stuff now than I ever did when I started out. Because of the status that I got myself into, the lifestyle that I live. All right? This is a mindset thing. That's a mind over your body, your mind over your body, you know. You think things out thoroughly, you plan things. and you look at the bigger picture of stuff, that you don't have to open stuff. I don't have to open a damn thing. I can keep it sealed. I can open up a pack here and there if I want. I open up a couple, but I got myself to where I can open up packs. I can have fun with this, and it's not going to hurt me in any shape or form, whether I opened up anything from X, Y, I open up anything from Sun and Moon, or I open up anything from this new era. It's not going to hurt my portfolio one way or another. It's not going to hurt me. And this is what you can do in this investing. It's a stepping stone, a stepping plate. You get up to the first step and you build yourself up to get to that next step. You get stronger, you get smarter, you get wiser. You use your money to invest wisely, to make smart choices with it on items that you know are where your money is going to go to work for you. And this is exactly how millionaires think. This is how investors think. They want to put their money into assets they know that they're going to see a gain. All right? They're going to see a gain on. And this is what you got to know, that knowledge is king in this investing, and knowing pull rates and all that stuff helps you to make those decisions on where you want to park your money into certain products. And that's how you can become very successful in this hobby. All right? Because you made wise choices in stuff. And, no one knows this investing, is like the one, the goat that you're going to go to all the time. You have to get knowledge from everyone, because everyone has an intake. And I see a lot of positive insight from a lot of content creators, have very valuable insights and intake that, I take into my opinions and into my decision making when I'm out buying products, and researching stuff out and adding it into my portfolio, how I'm building my staple of my portfolio. I just watch these channels, and I'm always, I'm never too keen on myself knowing everything, because I don't know everything, and I'm always open-minded. And that's, you got to stay open-minded in this hobby, to be willing to accept and learn other ways to invest, in other ways, and other products that you can buy that definitely will go up. A lot of this stuff, is something that, that I gained through my life, through my mistakes that I made early on. There were life-making things that I've gone through that got my mind in a whole different setting, right? It just helped me to stay on this financial, this debt-free lifestyle that me and the wife have. And, no one, I don't care who you are, you can't change my mind on going in debt, taking loans and all that stuff. If I can't buy it, I don't need it. And that includes cars. I'd rather buy a house cash than take a loan out against it. That's just me. If I end up with a business or a shop, I'd rather buy the shop. All right? And if, say, I don't have enough capital to buy it, I'm buying it into it. And if I have to take, say, a mortgage for it, that it's going to be a mortgage that won't break the bank, that I can still run my business without killing it at the end. That if I start it as a business and it ends up to a storefront, that I don't go out of business, right? So financially sound, the mortgage would have to be within a certain price point. And the space, I don't need a big space. So it's got to make sense to me to make that call to go into that kind of situation. And I may be doing it, but like I said, that's not on the roster for me right now. It's some play that I could do later on down the road. but it's not on the roster to go into. I'm going to play the market out, see how the housing market does. Commercial property is very expensive here in New Windsor, especially if it's a rental property too, where, like I said, it's commercial property that can be a storefront and it can be my home. So that's a benefit to me. It's a storefront and then it's my home. So that will be a determining factor. Price of what they're asking for it will be another one, because it has to be within a certain price point. Because I'm not, like I said, I'm not like trying to build debt. All right, I hate debt. Debt is my enemy. All right, I'm not trying to be in debt. So I've been able to stay debt free all these years. This little gnat of doing YouTube and doing this investing, I want to stay debt free the rest of my life and build financial stability through what I'm doing. So I've been doing A-okay. I think I've been financially doing A-okay, structurally sound with my investing. I'm happy with everything that I've done. I cannot say anything bad about anything that I invested in that I would change. If there was an opportunity to change, would I change anything? I'd probably say yeah, on the evolving skies, I probably wouldn't have sold them. You know, the 16 boxes, I probably would have just held those. If that would be the change, that would probably be the only change that I would say that I would make, that I would have kept all the Evolving Skies booster boxes that I sold. I would have kept those sealed and held them. And I was at a point where I was going to, but I sold them, and I'm happy with the money that I made off them. I turned the money right back in. It went right back into Pokemon, and it helped me to keep some of my other sealed products sealed. I can keep them sealed for the investing. So, yeah. But guys, I'm able to make power plays. I can buy product. It's not a problem. Papa Crash is in here. I didn't even see him. But yeah, I'm having a time of my life in this market. You know, being a small channel content creator, small whale. I'm a small whale in a big ocean. You know, compared to other YouTubers that have more finances than me, I'm not willing to use a credit card to buy Pokemart. I'm just not doing it, guys. I'd rather use my finances to build wealth, and I've been fine doing that. That I don't need a credit card to buy Pokemon cards. I pay cash. It's mine. I own whatever I got. And I've been fine. I've been fine. All right, so guys, with that said, we're not even on the investing rant thing video for doing the investing. We're not even on it, and we're here discussing stuff. But guys, that's what I got. I got all this stuff, guys. There's even other stuff here that's sitting in front of me. You know, I have VTech cartridges for the VTech. I have other stuff here. I got DVDs, you know, VHSs, you know, box sets, slot car setup. So, tons of booster packs, tons of sealed product. I mean, I got tons of stuff. Anybody looking for anything, definitely you can reach out to me. If you got something to trade, definitely you can reach out to me. I thank everybody for stopping by. Remember to get involved on the, make sure you get checked out on that giveaway for the channel. For the giveaway for the month, September. Go and get yourself entered in on the playlist for that. And then for our 2,500 subscriber, get yourself entered into that on the playlist. Go check it out, the video for that, and get yourself entered in. All right, with that said, guys, like I said, this was a GG video for finding Elite Trainer boxes at the DG stores. And here we are on another video talking about investing, right? So we do move out into different waters, guys, on this channel a lot. And that's just what it is. Been on here about an hour and a half, guys. We're closing it down. All right, so without further ado, guys, I want to say like, comment, subscribe, share out this video on your playlist. Hopefully this one doesn't get a strike. I did get my rewards did come through with FETCH. So I'm going to go on that and show you. There is my reward. I have a Walmart $25 gift card. I have reward points. I have 2,843 points left. I traded in 29,000 points. I got a $25 Walmart gift card. You guys can see it on my phone there. I can redeem at walmart.com, Walmart in stores, and get Pokemon product. And receipts. Scanning receipts, guys. Earning points on the FETCH app on your Android phone for scanning receipts. And I was able to earn a $25 gift card from that app. I will see if I can give you guys a QR code, because if you use this QR code, you will get 3,000 points for free. Let me see if I can give you guys a QR code, and you guys can scan that. There we go. If you scan this QR code right there, guys, to the app on the phone, there is my QR code. You will get 3,000 points from the referral link right there. I'm giving it to you on the phone, guys. So if you're in here for the last ending, yeah, you will get 3,000 points starting up. All right, so, and if you refer people, you can earn points just like that too. So sharing out that on the FETCH rewards app on your Android phone. Scan this QR, guys, and I'm referring you, so you can earn 3,000 points for starting up. And good luck with that. Start scanning receipts. Don't throw your receipts away, guys. Scan your receipts. Start earning points for your rewards on that app. And that's all I got for you. So glad that you guys stayed to the end. I will be catching cards for something, but well, we'll let you know, because that'll be a mail day thing when it comes in. See what I got. But I'm earning rewards through scanning of receipts. I've done a video prior to that. Go check out the app on your Android in the Play Store, on your Android phones and on your Apple phone, iPhone. Go check the app in your store and download the FETCH reward app for scanning receipts and start earning your rewards today. Use my scan code app to earn 3,000 rewards for signing up or whatever, right? Using that referral link. All right. With that said, guys, this is it. I really appreciate all you guys stopping by. Make sure you hit the like, consider subscribing, share out this video on all your social medias, and best of all, get yourself entered into my monthly giveaway. U.S. subscribers only. Get yourself entered into my 2,500 subscriber giveaway that's going to take place December 15th. Is the closing date. We're going to do a big bang giveaway of an Elite Trainer box for that giveaway if we don't reach 2,500 subscribers. But if we reach 2,500 subscribers, I'm giving away a booster box. All right, to one lucky subscriber. Check the playlist for that. Random comment picker selected on all my giveaways. And we're going to have a fun time here on the channel with all this stuff. All right, so either way, if we reach 2,500 subscribers or not, we're going to still do a lot of giveaways, have a lot of fun on the channel. All right, that said, guys, get out there, catch them all. Happy collecting, happy app scanning, earn those points, referring friends, earn more points, scan more receipts, earn points, buy certain products, earn more points, and you'll be well on your way to earning free gift cards for Pokemon cards. Free, not costing anything but a receipt. And you can go to Walmart every day, find receipts out in the parking lot, start scanning them, and you'll start earning rewards, and then have to buy a thing because you found a receipt on the ground. So, without further ado, Like, comment, subscribe, share. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Mike Dabs. This is Pokemart TCG. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, a whole lot of love for you, and a high five, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Have a great rest of the day, guys. Peace. Let me find my controller, and I'm out of here. There it is. All right, I'm out.